Hi everyone. So today I'm going to give you an overview of our website that we have been actively using for about the last 12 months now. It launched at the end of August last year, and it's the first opportunity we've had you all together in order to give you a bit of a rundown of how to do things on the website. Many of you have been doing a very good job of using the website. I kind of made it compulsory that you all start using it by enforcing registration for events like today by doing that through the website, making you pay your membership fees online, and also uploading your CEP online. And soon, in about November of this year, we will open up registrations for the ACAud National Congress. And that will obviously all be done online as well. So today we'll just do a bit of a run through of each of the different sections of the website to give you a bit more of an idea of how to use it if you have been having trouble. So along the top bar, we'll go through that first, then we'll do the member centre stuff after. So you've got the About Us tab, Board of Directors, as we're now called. We're no longer known as the Executive Committee. Gives you a list of the board of directors, and you can actually click on the person's name in order to open up some more information about them. I won't do that now because if I do that, it will tell me that only members can access that information and I'm not currently logged in. So I'll just leave that for the minute. There's also our competencies, our new code of conduct that we share with Audiology Australia and HASA, and you can download that by just clicking on that link over here, and that will take you straight through to the code of conduct. Our constitution, same thing, you just need to click on the link and that will then take you straight through to the constitution, and that's pretty much that tab. So the next tab is our membership tab. Underneath our membership tab, you have different, this is more for people that are wanting to become a member of ACAud, types of membership, and you can sort of read more about each of those different types of membership. Then you've also got fees, join, and these three tabs down the bottom are more for people who are interested in doing an internship with ACAud. So audiologist internship program, audiometrist internship program, and then there's an overseas applicants internship program as well. So that just gives people an idea of a very brief idea of what's required during the supervision program, and then once they actually register, they will be given a lot more detailed information. There's also a link down here that'll take you to a flyer that we've created for our graduates, and that explains in a bit more of a prettier format exactly what the website actually explains. So we'll just go back here. And the Overseas Applicants Internship Program, the process is a little bit different for our overseas applicants, so it just gives them a bit of an idea of what's required of them in order to apply for membership with ACAud, which is a little bit different than our standard Australian graduate programs. And next we've got the events tab. As you have all registered because you're all sitting in here today, the ACAud events tab is the one that you used to register for today's activity. So you clicked on the specific CEP day that you wish to attend, and then that took you through to each of the different steps to register for that, which was pretty straightforward, hopefully. Seminars and workshops and external conferences are just ones that I have listed on here that manufacturers are holding at any given time. There aren't actually any listed on here at this specific point in time, but I will update them as they come through. ACAud National Congress 2017. So plans have already started to get underway for this particular Congress. Registrations will open in November of this year, and I'll advise you all by email on that. But if you wanted to get some information in advance, you can certainly do that. So the registration rates are listed on the website already. Dates are not obviously listed on the website, and there's just this normal general information that's always on our typical registration forms. Also, the academic program and speakers information is still coming, and I'll update you on that as we go. And accommodation options are also listed if you wanted to have a look into that. It gives you all of the hotels that are in the near vicinity of the convention and exhibition centre, and also rates and codes. Take note of these codes because they've booked certain rooms and rates under a particular code, so make sure you say those codes when you actually make your accommodation booking. For those of you that are here that are manufacturers, there is a specific exhibitor and sponsor section, and there's details in there on sponsorship opportunities and trade exhibition information that might be relevant for you as well. Web links is a quick place to go if you're looking for particular websites that might be of interest to you. If anyone thinks of any particular websites that would be interesting to put on here and they think that they would like to list it on here, just send me an email and I can certainly add new ones on here at any stage. And contact. So contact us obviously gives you the information on how to get in contact with me. There's also, as some of you have found, a contact form. So if you're having trouble with the website or you can't get something to work properly, you can contact me via this contact form section of the website. And complaints. There has to be a complaint section. So if anyone has any complaints, they can certainly put that in here and then that'll come through. Okay, so the member centre. This is where you'll be spending most of the time. So I'm just going to log in as myself. Now, your username is usually always first name dot surname, all in lowercase. And then your password is whatever you've set your password up as. If you're having trouble, please let me know and I'll help you go through the steps with how to set this up. Then you click the login now. And it will always say welcome at the top. If it doesn't say welcome and your name, then it means that you're not logged in. So make sure it says welcome above Member Centre, because otherwise it might start asking you to pay for things when you shouldn't have to, or it's not recognising you as a member because you're not logged in. So in the Member Centre, oops, sorry about that. In the Member Centre, there's lots of different things you can do. Update your details, change your password, view your membership. So we're just going to go through a few of these now. So update my details is pretty straightforward. If you change your details, then you obviously need to update me. So sending it through via that format is certainly the easiest way. You can change your password if you don't want to use the current password that you're using, or alternatively, if I set a password up for you on the back end of the system, you can change it to a password of your own. My membership, it will tell you what membership you currently hold. So that's telling me that I currently hold full ordinary membership. It tells me that my status is active. It tells me that I started my membership with ACAud on the 5th of November 2002. And it also tells me that the expiry date of my membership is the 30th of June 2017. It also advises me here of what I renewed when I actually renewed my membership at the time that I renewed my membership. My orders, in here is where you will actually have your order that you process for your membership renewal or any other new orders as they come along. So you can actually view them by clicking the view button, and it will bring up a tax invoice receipt PDF if you didn't, or you can't find it, or you didn't get it in an email when you actually renewed your membership. My event registrations, with any luck, there we go, Adelaide CEP Day has appeared in there for me, and as you register for other events like the ACAud conference and things like that, they will also appear under your current registrations. My CEP is going to be one of the places that you visit the most on this particular member centre. It gives you first of all an overview of the current CEP cycle that we're running on. The membership requirements in relation to how many points you need to gain over periods of time, all of the different CEP categories that you can claim points doing, and just in general how many points you can claim for activities. So as you can see, as you scroll down, I've got lots of different current activities in here that I have uploaded, and you can certainly go back and view them at a later stage. And at the very bottom of the screen, there's a green Add Activity button, which is the button that you need to press in order to upload your activities into your CEP log. So you can select an activity. For example, today's activity would be an ACAud event. And then you can go through the process of adding in what it is. So it'll be ACAud CEP Day 2016. Completed date, you can put your date in. You can then work your way down. How many points? 7. Competency is HRS. And then you can choose to nominate your evidence. Now, your evidence is your certificate of attendance a lot of the time. So if I want to do that now, I can click on the Browse button, and it will then take me through to where I can actually find my evidence if I've uploaded it onto the desktop of my computer or somewhere like that. So that's all pretty straightforward. Just going to click back. So then they'll all appear on your My CEP list, so you can go back and check at any point in time. So I'm going to click the Member Centre button again so I can get back to where I was before. ACAud documents. There's lots of different documents uploaded here, but they're mainly focused around supervision and examinations, so they're quite relevant to our associate members. It just gives them all the different documents and things that they need in order to work towards getting prepared and sitting their final examinations and completing their supervision programs. Scrolling down a bit further. ACAud member links is somewhere where we put things like presentations from the ACAud conference, for example, in like a Dropbox folder, or there's just different documents that we might advise you that they're quite relevant to you at any point in time. So it's always good to keep an eye on what's actually in this particular folder sometimes. And then the final one on here under Member Centre tab is job opportunities. So that's where even though you get an email from me with the job opportunities, I do have a big list of all of them here as well. So you can certainly revisit these and click on them at any specific point in time. So underneath here you can see ACAud community. Now this is something that is basically a discussion forum that most of the members haven't really taken advantage of at this stage, but it is certainly something there that if you wish to discuss something with a group of members or colleagues in more detail, you can certainly do that on here. And we also do have a specific this members one is for our fellow full ordinary members and associate and student members. This ACAud Associates one is, as it sounds, specifically for our associate members, because sometimes associates like to have a bit more of a discussion with other associates, so it's nice to have that forum that they can sort of share on their own. That's pretty much it with the Member Centre. I don't really think there's anything else that I wanted to go through with the website at the moment. So hopefully this has given you a bit of an idea as to how to maneuver around different sections of the website. If you have any questions, please feel free to ring me or send me an email, and I'll try and talk you through whatever questions or difficulties you might be having. I hope you enjoy the rest of the CEP day today, and talk to you all soon.